I'm Dave Cathey, the Food Dude, and we are sidled up to the bar here at McClintock Saloon with someone you may know as Michel Buthion, but when we're in this place, it is Cowboy Mitch, is it not?
More like Stockyard Mitch.
Stockyard Mitch, sorry about that. I'm working on it. Stockyard Mitch. So, Stockyard Mitch, how's it been over here in the Stockyard City?
Well, for me, it was definitely a change of pace, being in a stockyard. But, it was a childhood dream to open a saloon. And so here we are,
Yeah.
After over a year of renovation, here we are. We've been open for 7 months now.
Now, you were telling me a story. You got some inspiration from Nashville, right?
Correct.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we went to Nashville as a group of restaurateurs, and we found a special place called Robert's Western World, and it was actually made out of a boot store. So after a few nights spending
quality time,
I came back in town and walking to that boot store. My partner here, Lindsay, was here, and he asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm here to kick you out to open a saloon. And he said, well, I always want to open a saloon. So we did, went in the back room. We drink 3/4 whiskey bottle, and we have a handshake.
Small bottle, right?
Small bottle, absolutely. Here we are. Here come McClintock. McClintock was the name of the boot store.
The boot store, that's right.
So I would love to keep the same name, and it's nice, McClintock Saloon and Chophouse.
Oh, it's great, man. It's a beautiful, beautiful space. Now, I can't tell from your accent, but are you from France?
Well, I'm from France, but if you recall, back in the days, all those saloons was opened by Europeans.
That's right.
I mean,
that's right.
Maybe not that much French, but German, Greek,
absolutely.
English, some Irish.
Yeah.
So here we are. I'm just about 150 years later.
Yeah. Well, and from what I understand, cowboy culture is popular in France.
It's very popular.
Yeah.
We all grew up wanting to be, as we grew up, we always watched, it was always a Sunday afternoon movie. It was always a Western, so.
John Wayne. Well, now here you are, your own cowboy. You are a cowboy. Now you've lived here how long now?
I just started 39 years ago.
39 years ago,
yes,
you're almost acclimated.
My little twin accent's coming up.
Yeah, I imagine when you get back to France, you get comments about your Oklahoma accent.
That's where I'm from. I'm a man without border.
This is a braised pork belly. On the menu, it is called bourbon pork belly. We use maple crown and finish it off with a Thai chili sauce.
Well, tell us a little bit more about the food here, because you got a great bar system. We're going to talk about that.
First we will concentrate on the saloon part, and we realized we need more like a lunch and dinner place, and we could not call it a steakhouse due to our neighbors.
Yes, fine neighbors.
Fine neighbors. So I thought maybe a chop house would be an appropriate name, and so we do have a good selection of steak as well. We serve. I believe we have the best fried chicken in town. It is so good. Yeah. The gravy go with it. It's fantastic. But we also have large jumbo shrimp. We have a nice selection of oysters to start with. We have a special every night. And, our lunchtime, for example, we serve mainly right here in the saloon part. And, we have a great selection of sandwich, burgers, of course, fried chicken. We got it all.
You got it all, man. That's great. And you also are set up to do bigger stuff, right? You got private dining areas, events, things like that.
We do. We have a private dining room. We have backup parking for the big crowd.
That's right. That's right.
It worked out great on Friday and Saturday. We test that product. We have a patio coming up.
Okay.
The patio is ready for a larger party as well. So we have it all now.
Last count was over 215 whiskeys, including scotches, bourbons, Irish, Canadian. One of the nice things is that we actually have a rather large variety. It's not all just bourbon or all just scotch. We've actually got a decent selection basically across the board. So this right here is a Woodford Reserve, and this is actually a specific barrel that Mitch went and picked out. So you can see Stockyard Mitch 2017. This is actually the second barrel that we went through. We already went through the 2016.
It's working.
It's working. We'll probably have to get a 2018 as well. So this is a fantastic, right down the middle bourbon.
Okay.
Exactly what you'd expect. You know, aged in fresh charred American oak, like all bourbon has to be, over 51% corn. We've got another rye over here too. This is Midwinter Night's Dram. This is a limited release that they do every year out of High West Distilling in Park City, Utah. This is finished in French port barrels, and like I said, they release it once a year in February. Very, very almost sweet finish from the port with the rye. And then finally, I have a Pendleton Director's Cut here. This is a 20-year Canadian whiskey. I already think Pendleton probably does the best Canadian whiskey, just in general. This is going to be predominantly rye, like most Canadian whiskeys are, because that's what grows up in Canada. You know, not as easy to grow corn.
That and snow.
That and snow. But easily one of the best Canadian whiskeys I've ever had. You don't
This
see
is a
it.
beautiful sampling right here, and it's just like you said, it's a small part of what you guys got. Very good. Well, thanks, man.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
All right.